So tomorrow's the last day for SDCC Funko Pop reveals, and that leaves a question as to what's left to be announced. Let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. So today we're going to be discussing what is left for SDCC 2023. As you guys do know, the last day is tomorrow. So in this video, we're going to be discussing what was announced today, as well as taking a look at the original leak list and what we could possibly see tomorrow. Though before we continue on with our topic, we do have our question of the day, and that is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that has a tail? And I'm gonna go with Pito from Hunter x Hunter. Okay, so first things first are today's announcements. So for some reason, we actually only had 3. All the previous days we had like 5 to 6, and then they just did 3 and then just stopped. And I was like, okay, I guess we're done. Now, our first announcement is something we've actually already seen because it leaked out a little bit earlier, and that was Frodo from Lord of the Rings, where he is actually holding the ring. Something else that was announced today was their LE 4000 piece Funko Biddy Pop here, and this is actually a blacklight version of the Batman set that is already released. And our last announcement was actually the Big Lebowski, and we did have another The Dude Funko Pop. Now, we actually recently also had a Funko cover of him for Funko Fun on the Run, so this is an additional pop for SDCC, which I think this was one of the better announcements today personally. A lot of people seem to be very excited for this one, so that was really good. And unfortunately, that was everything. That was everything that they announced today. So now, let's move on to everything we could see tomorrow, possibly. So I'm gonna split this portion of the video up into 2 parts. One being the things that we officially know that will be actually coming due to leaks and Funko originally announcing them like 2 weeks ago through all those news pages. And the other portion of the video is all the rumors and leaks of pops from the list that were going around, and they've been fairly accurate, so we could see a decent amount of those. First up, we have Short Round from the Temple of Doom movie, and this one should be shared with GameStop. For Stranger Things, we have 001, and this one should be shared with Target. For Jurassic Park, we have the Ian Malcolm Funko Rewind that should also possibly have a Chase version, as well as the Hatching Raptor Funko exclusive. A few things for Star Wars, we did have the Wicket with Slingshot, and this one should be shared with FYE, as well as this one was kind of soft announced by Funko. We did have a young Leia from Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as the Funko Leader Soda of Darth Vader. Next for Marvel, we do have the upcoming 25th anniversary Year 1 Spider-Man Collector's Edition, as well as Thor with Lightning from Thor Love and Thunder. For Disney, we had a few things like this Heimlich Diamond Collection Pop-In Bag Combo, and that one is limited to 4,000 pieces, I believe. As well as 2 Funko Rewind figures, we have Toy Story's Buzz Lightyear and Peter Pan's, well, Peter Pan. And from DC, we only have one thing left to be announced on this image here, and that is the Funko Rewind of the Super Friends Batman with the Chase variation. And the last one that we know for sure will be announced tomorrow is Shia Poof here from Hunter x Hunter. Definitely excited for this one. Now, if you guys are wondering what the rest of the announcements were outside of everything I just showed you in this video, here's a quick glam of pretty much everything announced so far. So now jumping into the rumor/leak list shared from the Scarlet Joker and Funko Info on Instagram that we originally talked about in, I don't know, 2 months ago roughly now. A lot of the things that were announced at the event so far were fairly accurate to this list, so that's where I'm going to be pulling this stuff from, just so you know. Now, starting off with some things we could see announced tomorrow, for Marvel, we do have Fear itself, Captain Marvel, and imagine she has that axe in her hand. She would look great. Now, we also do have Marvel's Lilith here, which I was originally disappointed. I was hoping for a Lilith from Diablo 4. Now, for that Lilith, I'm actually unsure if that one might be a comic book version or from the Midnight Suns game, because we got an Iron Man pop from that same game, so it's very possible she could be pulled from the video game. And next up for DC, it is still possible we could see the 3 different versions of Superman. Now, as to what those are going to be, there was no real hints. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens, but they could be really cool. I just really hope it's not like 3 blacklight Supermans or something like that. That might make me mad. We do have a possible Scooby-Doo in Scuba Gear exclusive, and I think this one would definitely be one of the best ones for the con. Next, for Captain Planet, we actually have Gaia here as a Comic-Con exclusive, possibly. Now, this one actually really makes sense that we could see, just because recently we just got the Wave 4 Captain Planet pops, and it would make sense that they would follow it up with an SDCC exclusive right after. For any fans of Galaxy Quest, we could see Dr. Lazarus here. This one would be a very interesting mold. Now, from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, we could be getting another Indiana Jones variation here, which is very interesting because they released so many, and a cover recently as well, so I was a little surprised, but at the same time, the newest movie just came out, so it probably makes sense to follow it up with an SDCC exclusive. For Disney, we do have the Little Mermaid here, and it just said Ariel. Now, It's very possible that this could be her as a mermaid, actually, because we never got that as a pop, which I was really surprised about. Granted, not even as a common. Funko just released her in her human form and then a diamond collection of that, and that was it. And I was like, that was such a weird choice, but she could be a Comic-Con exclusive. Now, we could also be getting another new Frosted Flakes Tony the Tiger pop. Next, from Fairly OddParents, the rumors are still circling around for a possible Cosmo, Wanda, and Timmy Turner 3-pack, and I would be so excited for this, guys. You have no idea. And I'm pretty sure I even saw some news pages going around posting links that they found on Funko's website for a possible announcement, so here's hoping. From Dungeons & Dragons, we could possibly get another dragon, and that is Bahamut. I think that's how you say that, at least. For Star Wars, we could get 2 more things, and that's Ahsoka as a variation and a Chewbacca 3-liter soda. And next, here's a few different Funko sodas we could possibly see announced. Johnny and Daniel from Cobra Kai, a Jessica Rabbit soda, Lord Zed as a soda, Isabella from Encanto, as well as Tony the Tiger. And one more Funko soda we could see would be Reptar from Rugrats. And I'm assuming the Chase variation would be purple Reptar, which would be awesome. Now, the last set of things we could see tomorrow would be anime here, and there's some really good stuff. It could really save the event for anime. First up, we had Inuyasha here, and that was Sesshomaru with a sword, and it should be a glow-in-the-dark exclusive. Hopefully I said Sesshomaru, right? I don't know, Bailey's been training me to say it because she says I say it wrong all the time. Anyways, though, just like the Fairly OddParents 3-pack, I think this one's all but confirmed as well because we actually have seen links for it pop up from the Funko shop. Next, for Hunter x Hunter, we also have Awakened Gon here, also known as Adult Gon. Please, 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 please. Now, I heard some things about this that it could possibly be a 4-inch pop. A few people were talking about it in my Discord, and I was like, oh no, not a 4-inch pop for this character. He's literally like a 6-inch or 10-inch or 18-inch like minimum. Because his hair is just insanely long and tall that it wouldn't make any sense to make this a 4-inch. But if this is the only way that they can make this pop work somehow and they have to like trim his hair, hopefully it at least looks really good. And again, like I mentioned before, also saw some links from the Funko shop for this one as well, so here's hoping. Next, from Black Clover, we actually have Nozel Silva here. I've had so many people asking me about this one, and so many people want to see this one coming. I do feel like this has been rumored for a few different cons now, so hopefully it actually comes. Now lastly, we could also possibly see a Pokemon 10-inch Dialga. Now this one, I'm not really sure about just because it feels very random, just a very random choice, so I was never really fully confident that we would see this one at Comic-Con, but if they announce it tomorrow, that could definitely be one of the best pops. Alright guys, so you are now caught up with pretty much a majority of the leaks and rumors of things we could possibly see announced tomorrow. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited about any of these possibilities? What would you like to see? And so far with the Comic-Con, what will you be picking up? I do want to warn you guys in advance, tomorrow might get a little overwhelming just because we're going to see reveal after reveal after reveal after reveal, just because they're playing catch up here because they've only been announcing 5 to 6 things the last few days. Tomorrow we should also be getting the shared retailer list, which is basically a list of retailers where you can buy all these pops from. And hopefully Funko will give us the rest of the details for SDCC so I can put a guide together for you guys. Okay, so that's everything that we have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. We're almost at 100K. To end off this video, I do want to say a big shout out to all the amazing Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 18,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. Alright, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.